I gotta get this off of my chest, man, because I was watching the game last night and I was highly disappointed in you Laker fans last night. And I can't even say Laker fans. I'm gonna say you LeBron James fans. Because this is the type of energy and a toxic environment that Kevin Durant was talking about when it comes to LeBron James. The way y'all did Russell Westbrook last night was totally disrespectful. Totally disrespectful. And I'm not even a Russell Westbrook fan. But the way y'all was booing the crowd, his home crowd, is disloyal. It's never what Kobe Bryant represented. We was not about disloyalty. Trash. Distasteful. Now, how ironic is it that when LeBron James was out, Russell Westbrook was playing well? Now, of course, he had his Shaq in a fool moments. He shot bricks after bricks after bricks after bricks till he could build a house. But that's not the point. The point is that happens when you bring in somebody who plays identical to you. LeBron James, his fans. LeBron James needs to be traded. Gone. Because this is the type of fans, the fake love that he brings to a team. And I'm disappointed in the Laker fans for not getting on LeBron James fans because that was totally wrong. Common sense would tell you that these last stretch of games, Russell Westbrook has been playing fine. He hasn't always been a great three-point shooter. But Russell Westbrook goes out there night after night after night, giving his all, willing to die out there on that court. Willing to die. And that's all you can ask for somebody. But to blatantly go out there last night, bruh, and cheer when, as a teammate, LeBron James should have been the first person. LeBron James should have been the first person to run to Russell Westbrook and tell him, grab him. Or tell the crowd, nah, we not doing none of that. Never let that happen again. As a leader, Kobe Bryant would have did it. Michael Jordan would have did that. You run to him and you tell him as a teammate, hey, look, don't worry about it. You keep shooting. When Anthony Davis came out yesterday, Anthony Davis did a post-game interview. You know what Anthony Davis said? He said, we told Russell Westbrook, keep shooting. We got to help him get his confidence back. You don't get... Look at this jersey. I want y'all to see this jersey. This is Anthony Davis jersey. This is why I will never, ever wear LeBron James jersey. Never. That's why he's never going to be in my top 10. Never. Kobe Bryant. Great. Greatness. Kevin Durant. Greatness. Jerry West. Greatness. Kobe Rugg. Greatness. Lauryn Hill. Greatness. I had a Lil Wayne picture up there. That's what you call greatness. A leader goes to his teammate and let him know that everything's going to be okay. Put your arm around him and let him know. Keep shooting. You seen what Shaq did? When Kobe kept missing those shots, kept taking those shots, he hit 3 air balls in a row in the playoffs. You know what Shaq did? He went over to Kobe and put his arm around him and said, hey, young fella, it's going to be all right. The two can't coexist because they play alike. LeBron James is 37 years old. 37. Taking majority of the shots, bruh. So what you think, Russell Westbrook, he's going to struggle because he's used to dominating and facilitating the offense, orchestrating the offense, setting players up. That's his job. So you put 3 players in there. Anthony Davis has to eat. LeBron James has to eat. Russell Westbrook has to eat. So somebody is going to struggle. Unless you have a coach in there, unless you have somebody in there well, that's just how Russell Westbrook plays. But this is sad, bro. Like, that's so sad that LeBron James is he's fueling his media puppets, and they're actually manipulating and they're swaying the fans' opinions to hate Russell Westbrook. You got people making highlights. You got people making highlights of every error and everything that Russell Westbrook does wrong. And they making a joke out of it. Like, it's not even funny no more, bro. Like, it's starting to get to a point where it's sad. It's sad, bro. Like, y'all, it's sad. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, the fact that everybody's piling up against this man. Like, I was the one in the past, I've made jokes about Russell Westbrook. But this is excessive, bro. Y'all taking it too far. Like, it's childish. It's really childish, bro. And as a Laker loyalist, somebody who been a Laker fan, I'm not no bandwagon fan. I didn't just come out of nowhere. You can go down my channel. I got close to 1,000 videos that I've done. 1,000, but enough is enough, bro. I've done over 1,000 videos from Laker videos. I've been a Laker fan since I was 8 years old. And I'll agree, Russell Westbrook at times can make some very bad decisions down the stretch. But this is just disrespectful, man. LeBron James wanted him here. LeBron James need to be taking accountability. LeBron James need to say, you know what? I'm the problem. I need to leave because he's the problem. He needs to be traded immediately. Gone. Just because he's 37 and could put up, he's not making nobody around him better. Last night, luckily, they were able to come back. LeBron James didn't lead them back. He don't never lead nobody back. He didn't lead the Lakers back. He didn't bring the Lakers back. It was a team effort. The team is bringing them back, and he's coming in and riding the wave. It's sad, bro. This is sad. And this is why people don't want to play with LeBron James. This is not this is crazy, bro. Like, I'm disappointed. And it's sad, man. Shout out to Anthony Davis for coming to his teammates' defense. And that's just not loyal, bro. That's not loyal at all. And that's what LeBron James fans do. We don't do stuff like that, man. A leader don't do stuff like that. Another thing I forgot to add. Russell Westbrook has not dealt with any injury. We're approaching the end of the season, and Russell Westbrook has not been injured at all. They've been talking about trading Russell Westbrook. He's had to deal with a lot, and I get it. That's what comes with being a Laker. I get it. But come on, man. Y'all taking it too far, bruh. This man has not been injured the entire time. He's been going full force, giving it his all. But enough is enough, bruh. Like, it's sad. When we talk about LeBron James, he's dealing with injuries. He's dealing with injuries right now. When he's in the game, the offense, there's no flow within the offense. The offense becomes stagnant. They're standing around, looking at him, waiting for him to make a play. A 37-year-old who's approaching the end of his career. I don't care who LeBron James is and what he has done. But it's out with the old and with the new. He's not Kobe. Never will be. Never will be. That's why he's never going to be in my top 10. Never. And the only people that put LeBron James in the top 10 is LeBron James fans. Because if you're a real basketball fan, you know that it's players that's way greater than him. Hakeem Olajuwon is way better than LeBron James. Wilt Chamberlain, 10 times better than LeBron James. 10 times better. If I got to lose a subscriber because I say this, bruh, I don't care, bruh. Because right is right. And that's why it's his fans. The fans are, bruh, it's sad. This is sad. People have horrible shooting nights. But Russell Westbrook has went on the stretch of games. Players, what? I mean, is it not ironic that players who play with LeBron James become spot-up shooters? They struggle. Is that not what happened? Everybody has to sacrifice when they play with LeBron James. Who has LeBron James made better? They say LeBron James, he's came up with player empowerment. How has player empowerment helped the league? It's hurt the league. These are the same people who would criticize Kevin Durant for his decision to go to the Golden State Warriors, but then turn around and praise LeBron for player empowerment. Y'all say Kevin Durant ruined the league, but it was player empowerment that he was a free agent. He took the power that he had and went to the Golden State Warriors. Kawhi Leonard is out. Right? If I'm not mistaken, Kawhi Leonard is load managing. He uses power, he exercises power to get to Toronto. Then he took his time in free agency. When he took his time in free agency, everybody was like, oh, how you going to do this? Let us know what you're going to do. Make a decision. LeBron James do the same thing. Bro, it's sad. Look at what Ben Simmons is doing, who's a part of the Clutch Sports. This man said he's not going to play basketball no more. And everybody's mad at Ben Simmons. But who did Ben Simmons idolize? LeBron. He's using player empowerment. So how is this helping the league? Anthony Davis got his way, used the power to get himself out of New Orleans. Player empowerment. But how is that helping the league? Everybody wants to make super teams. How is it helping the league? LeBron James is destroying the Lakers, and this is why everybody is mad. This is why Jerry West is coming out voicing his frustration. He's the problem. This jersey, I wear this jersey with pride. It was people like Kobe Bryant. People like Kobe Bryant, bruh. The greatest basketball player who would die on that court, bleed purple and gold. He was the reason that made me fall in love with the Lakers. Jerry Buss said one thing. He said, once you a Laker, you're going to always be a Laker. Once I got you in, you're going to always be a Laker. And I've been a Laker fan, even with Kobe gone. I'm still a Laker fan. I still got a old Jordan Clarkson jersey. I love the Lakers. But this right here is not what we represent. That's not. And I'm going to call people out on it. But to literally boo this man and tell him not to shoot the shot, like, at home, just because LeBron James scores 37 or 30 points or 40 points, don't mean that it was a great game. He may have had a great game, but how did it help your teammates? How? How did your 30 points affect the game? LeBron James don't play defense. They barely won last night. When he was playing before last night, they was losing too when he played. So I'm not understanding. Bro. Like, players have to get a rhythm. Some players just hot some nights. Malik Monk just so happened to be hot. Had it going, got a rhythm.